Hi, come with me to attend a hackathon based in London. So I'm just going towards the venue where the hackathon is, which is hosted by Vercel. So let's go there. I reached the Blackfriars station from which the venue was 10 minutes. So this is me just reaching the station and shooting something so that I have a few things to present in my YouTube video. But yeah, honestly the weather was good that day considering London's weather. Also few amazing views as we walk along. So the office was just right behind that big building. Yeah, here is the office. It was very good where the hackathon was. Then actually the co-working place was amazing where the hackathon was, as you can see. Then we were given a quick brief of the hackathon which we were about to do. After that we started with the hackathon. This is my quick prototyping, the idea which I worked on. I'll explain this in the later stage. Then I had a quick break to shoot myself, of course, because I need to show myself in the YouTube video. Then we had some yoga where we ate, everyone was doing some captions. Then at the end of the hackathon, this is where everybody presented their idea. There were few demos. The hackathon was amazing, but I didn't win any prize, but I've got everything which I built in my GitHub, so I'll soon explain that with my laptop what I built as well. So this is what I end up building in the hackathon. As you can see, this is kind of like a dashboard where a ops guy or anyone can come in and check if we have violated against any of the compliance. So what I did was I integrated the Bright Data API. So what it does is, as you can see, I have a refresh button. I can refresh this, and what will happen is it will pull the latest SOC 2 compliance report. It will also pull the latest GDPR, so that I'm already updated with whatever new laws or new additions are there to the GDPR or any of the compliance. As you can also see here, I have SOC 2 reporting overview, and I also have a resource section where I can verify that it has actually pulled from the exact report which I wanted to pull from, or exact website. Because a lot of times what happens is this AI hallucinates or just pulls from something which is not even there. So as you can see, AI, CPA and CIMA, so this is where you can find everything, and that's a actual audit report. Once that is done, what I can do is I can run my agent for the scan. Currently I have only integrated it with GitHub, but let's say you can also integrate this with cloud. So for example, you're creating your cloud buckets in GCP console, and you want some of the buckets to be private, but sometimes just because of human error it is made public. So what will happen in that scenario is it will raise that you have violated, like in this violation detected dashboard, and you can just go and correct this. So if I just run a scan here, so as you can see, I for now it's asking me for a GitHub repo or something. If I don't give it, it will do the analysis. Here you can see the live action log, and it will flag what is critical and what it has not found. So if I just click here, view, this is one of the free credits which is expired. So let me just go to any of the other rooms. So as you can see here, it will display that automated backup snapshot verified to use AEGCM at rest. SE3 backup puppets use this with customer segmentation, and confidence is 98%. You can also export this evidence. You can also close this. If you want the entire evidence report, you can download it as a JSON file, and it will have every detail analysis. Then I have also integrated Mubit API key. So what it does is, for example, it has flagged something. So here it's low as a security, but let's say it flagged something which is very critical, and it's saying that public storage bucket detected. But I can say that I created this public storage bucket on purpose, because that's a demo account and that has nothing to do with client's data. So what it will do is the agent will store that in its memory, and the next time it's trying to scan that, it will look for if it's a demo account, or it will tell in the logs that okay, Nitish approved that you are allowed to create public buckets in this specific scenario, and it won't flag that as violated. So my agent is not only just what I'll say performing according to the workflows, but it also learning after each and every scan, and it will be more and more durable just according to this. Now let me also show you the GitHub repo where I have everything. So I'll just go to my GitHub quickly. I'll go to the one which I created. So this is the Guardrail Agent. I've here noted down everything, how I did it, what's the workflow, and you can also see what are the policy rules, because a lot of times there are few GDPR compliances which are very critical. For example, public storage detected or encryption at rest not enforced. So I've asked it to like flag it based on severity. This is the knowledge base, how the API key and everything. And you can also build a multi-agent system. So for example, in here, let me zoom in. Yeah, so in here you can see that the entire architecture will remain the same across all the three tracks. But in the phase two, what I can do is I can build a offboarding agent. So a lot of times what happens is you build something, the employee have changed company, he has moved out of your company, but there is some access which he still has. So you can just run an agent which will ghost access detection and revoke those accesses. You can also do a drift agent which do ISA versus live cloud comparison. You can also do a regulatory agent. So all of these agents can work together. So this is something which I didn't get time to build on Hackathon, but yeah, I can build it. So this is where I build it using Vercel, Bright Data, and Mubit, thanks to the credits from the sponsors. And yeah, that's it. That was the 4-hour hackathon which I did.